this part's all choreographed. Here we go. Woo. To sum up an amazing 30 years of my life in just a minute. And so I may not even be able to, although I just want to, one, express my sincere and honest thank you to a community that has not only welcomed but has embraced the choral music that has come from Fremont High School, that we have, with your support and great singing, have truly become a powerhouse across the state, that people know the name of Fremont High School across the state, and they know what's coming, and they know those great things that will happen. And that doesn't come without your support. And truly generational singing, that it comes from generation after generation of music lovers, of sharing that with your children, that was probably shared with you, grandparents, parents, that whole thing. And it truly is a remarkable thing. I have to thank my family. Who 30 years ago, we arrived at this school and it wasn't done. And we walked through a classroom that was just cement. And there was no carpet, and there was only a little incandescent light hanging from the back of the school or the room. I have a really crazy picture of it just looking pretty junky. And we came, and they gave us extra time to try to put the school together. And it was wonderful. I hung out in Casey Roach's office, and that's where I did a lot of my auditions. And we hung out there and did a lot of things, and they told us that we couldn't be in our classrooms until the first day of school. And so the first day of school with the students, we walked into the brand new choir room at Fremont High School without a piano. Gratefully, I had spent about a month before that some time with some students, and they were absolutely ready and willing to go to work. And we just pulled out the school song and sang a lot of a cappella stuff. And then we pulled in a keyboard for about 3 weeks. And finally one day we had pianos delivered, and that was neat. From that time until now, my family was just 3. Reagan was about 6 months old. And Marita and I were just snot-nosed kids. And we started. And a few years later, we were able to add Addie and Case into the mix. And if you know anything about being a choir director at all, it's a lifestyle. And I can't tell you how many dinners before concerts happened in my classroom on the stairs, or how often dinner was brought and we ate it up in the booth, up in the auditorium. And it's just kind of how our lives have been intertwined and completely intermixed with Fremont High School. We are true blue Fremont High School people. We love this school. Our blood, sweat, and tears are here. And I mean that literally. We love this school. This is, I'll be honest with you, one of the hardest things for me to be able to say goodbye to. To be able to say, okay, I have a next chapter. And when that chapter came, I thought, how can I say goodbye? You're going to be in good hands. Josh, we want to stand up for a second. In the middle of the auditorium, this is Josh. pick up that baton, and he gets to make great music with students here at Fremont High School. And I will be envious. So, my friends, thank you for 30 amazing years of what we've done. Now, we've kind of planned a little bit of thing with a little bit of help of Mrs. O'Bray and Reagan and a few others. I think Troy might have been involved with this a little too. Just a few people. And that is, we want to invite any of you that are alumni to come up and sing Still, Still, Still. There's only one song that we've sung every single year at Fremont High School, and that is Still, Still, Still. So we've reserved side of a cappella. If we can't fit everybody there, then what we'll do is we'll start here at the front, I'll move down there, and we'll kind of go here as well, and we fill up this spot, then we'll kind of keep going down the aisles until we have that space filled. So, hey along, it's your turn.